All right, yo, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Beat the Odds with Coach Bees. I'm Coach Bees. Today we're gonna work on the Hardaway. All right, I'm gonna break down the Hardaway move for you guys, all right, and a couple tips to it. All right, in the previous videos, I think I was talking about stack building, right? Where like every step we take is just a small step, but I'm making sure I'm attacking the defender's feet. Our Hardaway is the same thing, right? So imagine as if I was building these stacks. Okay, actually let me rewind. So Hardaway or the UTEP step, they get it from Tim Hardaway, played in the 90s, Run TMC, Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullin. That was the big three, but Hardaway was really known for this move. He would come down and hit you with a quick between and quick crossover. All right, we're gonna break down some of the keys and why that's effective, okay? The first tip, all right, that we will have to talk about is we have to step outside our defender's frame, okay? So imagine there's a defender. We'll get some cones because I want to give you guys a visual. All right, so let's say these cones are where the defender's feet are going to be, right? So those cones are the defender's feet. I have to make sure when I do this between the legs that I'm stepping outside his frame. This step is what sells the drive to the outside, so now that defender has to react to it. So that's our first step. We have to step outside our defender's frame. Usually what players do is they step into the defender's frame and they try to Hardaway like this. I don't have room to cross over, right? I'm not trying to step into their frame, I'm trying to step outside of their frame. The second tip, right, is we have to do the between the legs and the crossover quick, okay? So it's a 1-2. A lot of players go one and then hezzy cross. That's not the true Hardaway. While that could be a good move and effective, it's not the true Hardaway. We've got to make sure I step outside his frame, 1, 2, and cross over quickly, okay? Third tip is after I cross over, I have to roll with the cross. What that means is between when I cross over, I'm going to take steps as I'm crossing. I call it rolling with the crossover because the ball is gonna roll in my hand, all right? Because it looks like, if I go slow motion, it looks like a travel, right? Between cross, that looks like a big travel, right? But watch how the ball kind of slides in my hand. I'm gonna go like 30% because I got this knee injury going on. 1, 2. See how the ball is kind of floating in my hand. Because that ball is floating in my hand or rolling in my hand, I'm allowed those extra steps, okay? Because I technically don't have control of the ball yet, okay? So roll, swing, cross, and then I can take a dribble, okay? So those are 3 keys of the Hardaway. All right, the first key is we step outside the defender's frame. The second key is that we combine those 2 moves together so they're a quick 1, 2, bop, bop. The third move is we want to roll with the cross, all right? So now we're gonna do it game speed, and I'm gonna give you guys some scoring options off of it. All right, so we're going scoring off the Hardaway. First option, we're gonna go Hardaway right into a pro hop. Let's make 3 of them. Yeah. 1, 2, 1. All right, next option. Now we're going Hardaway. 1 dribble, 1 step, inside hand finish. Hardaway to an inside hand finish. All right, next we're going Hardaway into a spin. So Hardaway into a spin, layup. Notice I'm jumping off of 2 feet because there's a couple different types of spin moves that we could do, right? I could do the athletic spin move, which is what Westbrook and Bron sometimes do. is as soon as I step, I jump. That's an option. If you're athletic and you can get off the ground, it might be a good option for you, right? I'll do it again. Step, lay, right? That's one type of spin. The second type is off of 2 feet, which is the one I prefer, right? Where I'm going here, I dribble, I seal, 1, I face, 2, jump, lay up. That's my preference, okay? One type of spin move that players do, in the overseas they allow it, but here in the States it's a travel. We have players that do this. They go 1, 2. Overseas they allow it, but in the States you can't do that. All right, it just looks, I mean, that's, I wouldn't teach it. I'll just say it like that. I would not teach this. 1, 2. I would not teach that. That just looked goofy. It looked like it might be a travel. I don't know if it is. Y'all can let me know in the comments, but how I would teach it is either that athletic step, right? Or this spin move, this seal step. And I like that because I have pivot options, okay? Let's get into a Hardaway plus a spin move. So since we kind of worked on it, we'll go spin move up and under. So we're going spin move, pump fake, cross step, jump off of 2 feet. So now we're going Hardaway into a spin move, up, step through, inside hand finish. Spin move, up and under, inside hand finish. Hardaway, spin move, up and under with the inside hand. Hardaway into a shot. Do that again.